Welcome, everyone. My name is Jill Meadows, your service assistant, and today our minister is Frank Castro-Wehr. Would you like to tell us about the service today?
Well, happy Ancestors Day, everybody. This service today is modeled after a celebration that takes place throughout the Americas called Dia de los Muertos, which literally means Day of the Dead. But we've sort of changed it to just say we're celebrating our ancestors. But we want to talk about what's an ancestor? What does that mean? Why is it important? And we'll talk about it very little and spend a lot of time with music and time for you to reflect yourselves today. I did want to share a few announcements this morning, get that out of the way, so at the end of the service, we're not doing this. There's a couple things. Next week is our potluck, and we're calling it our gratitude potluck, and we're going to have some turkeys. And if you want to bring, so the potluck is just bringing a side, and there's a sign up. But if something on that sign up goes, well, I don't want to bring that, then just bring what you want, and or don't, just come. All will be welcome. It's going to be a great potluck. And it's also going to be a chance to thank a lot of people, pretty much really everybody here, for your energy and the time and the vision you carried for the big convention that we had last month. The next thing is the week after that, by the way, second Sunday is always Earth Care Sunday. One of the things Earth Care wants to do is start picking a thing that's hard to recycle and collecting it as a church so we can just do that. I've got a big bag of batteries at home I don't know what to do with. I'm bringing them in. If you have old batteries and you don't know what to do with them, bring them in, and we've got a bag and we'll collect them. And over the next couple weeks, or especially in 2 weeks, bring in old batteries and we'll recycle those for you. And then, if you're going to be in the craft fair, please see Diane Castro-Wehr after service. We want to be sure everybody who's going to be participating, that it's all lined up. And our chaplain after service today is, do we know? Melina Vera. She's been volunteered to be the chaplain. Or Helga, both. We have a couple. Okay. That's it.
Plenty of prayer to go around. And our music ministry welcomes heart and soul, right? Huh? Yes, okay, great. As we move into meditation, take the next several moments to get comfortable. Maybe stretch a little, work out some kinks. And then as you settle into your chairs, just sink into their solid support and let your body grow heavy. Maybe close your eyes or gaze at the beautiful altar and the forest behind me. Breathe in and out. Feel free to add a little whoosh or sigh with the exhale. Sometimes it helps to just release tension. You can even do a funny sound, like and listen now to this meditation on guidance, modified from a daily word. It is often easier to walk with the wind at my back. I am supported and propelled in the direction I choose to travel. Divine guidance is like the wind at my back. It is the nudge I feel encouraging me to continue along my path. The affirmative nod from within that I am moving in the right direction. And the ease I feel when my efforts are supported. We are supported by nothing less than the universe. This support takes many forms. but at its core is the oneness with all that is. I especially feel this divine presence when I feel in sync with my guidance. I strengthen my awareness of this divine connection as I pray and spend time in the silence. I trust this guidance will keep flowing to and through me as my intuition and inspiration, and through serendipity. My soul is in the flow of spirit. I affirm I am divinely guided and abundantly blessed. Let me hear of your steadfast love in the morning, for in you I put my trust. Teach me the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. Psalm 143:8. And so it is.
So many angels surrounding me, so many angels, it's you I see, so many angels walking around, so many angels, some lost, some found. So many angels so many angels, so many angels, so many angels, all around me. So many blessings all around me. So many blessings, that's all I see. So many blessings, blessings abound. So many blessings, some lost, some found. So many
for today's celebration, everyone's going to need one of these. Does everybody have a card? If not, we'll get you one really quick. We're all good. And a pen. And if you have your bulletin, that's kind of going to be helpful too. There's an interesting word. It's a Greek word, and it's theos. We hear this word in our English, theology, pantheism, monotheism. And for many people, here's a good one, pantheism, and people would translate theism as God. So pantheism is God is in everything. Panentheism, God is in everything, and God is even more than everything. There's a mystery. That's where I'm at. Panentheism. Here's a good one. Enthusiasm. You're filled with godness. Enthusiasm. Same root word. But a lot of the mystics through the years have noticed something. This word theos, if you get to the root of theos, there's the word theo, and it has the root word meaning to flow. So in the whole Greek language, and all this stuff about, theos, we're talking about God. Another way of looking at it is we're talking about a divine flow. And we can play with that for a second. And I have a question for you. When you're in the divine flow, are you being pushed or are you being pulled? And imagine just for a second you're walking down the street and someone comes up to you and just pushes you in the back. I really don't like that. And yet sometimes it feels like maybe when we hold the idea of what's the flow of our life and the flow of the divine through our life, is it the case where we feel like, God, stop pushing me? It's like forcing me this way. Do we have that sense? Or might we, and I suggest we consider, that the divine flow is an invitation that says, come on, this way, this way. I like to think of a river. I can hold on to that. Flow is going down, but I'm holding on to the branch. Let go. Let go into the flow. If you look at your front, there's this beautiful saying. Your soul will be pulled to the place it belongs. Your soul will be pulled, invited, encouraged, brought forward to the place it belongs. And who doesn't want to be in the place we belong? Your soul will be pulled to the place it belongs. So today, we're going to do a reflection. I'm going to play some music, a piece by Suzanne Sterling. It's about 7 minutes, and you'll have 7 minutes. And what I want to ask is to take your green sheet. You can fold it in half like this. You don't have to. You just write on the whole thing. And on it, we're going to write two things. The first one is this. When I think of, here's a what we call like a big clue. If my soul is being pulled to the place I belong, give me some hints on what exactly it is that's pulling it. Like, how do I know that place? It seems like a lot of options. How do I know where I'm being pulled? And today's Ancestor's Day, and I want to suggest to you that there are people in your life. It could be people in your family. Ed last week talked about his dad and his grandma and a mentor. It could be someone not in your family that you've met, mentors and guides and different kind of teachers. It could be someone you've only read about. And then consider that whether it's someone who's a blood relative or just someone you go, that person is so important to me, I name that person my ancestor, that ancestor is part of the pull for you to show where your soul belongs. Because the reason you're so attracted to George Washington Carver, or I talked last 2 weeks ago about Aldo Leopold. The reason Aldo Leopold keeps coming back to me, I read San Connie Almanac, I can't tell you how many times. Why? Because this guy has got his arms around me as an ancestor, and we are together walking towards the place we belong. And he's my guy. Who's your guy? Who's pulling you along? Who are you walking with? Who are you partnering with? So on my card, for example, I also, 3 weeks ago, talked about Frances Perkins. I brought a picture of her too. If you're getting Social Security or want to get it, thank you, Frances Perkins. And against all the odds, she gave her whole life to be sure that millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people could have some sense of retirement, putting a process in place. And she took heat for it, man, she took heat for it. What courage. Thank you, Frances Perkins. So for example, on my card, I might write, Frances Perkins. Question 1, who's a person, who's an ancestor that is inviting you to be pulled along, who's walking with you, who says, let's go in this direction? And the other question is, question 2 that I want you to write down is, what is the quality of that person that really attracts you? 2 people could write the same person, but what you see in a person and what someone else sees them might be totally different. So I'm going to play a song. It's by Suzanne Sterling. No rush in this. And take your time. And again, write down, who is an ancestor? Who is it that inspires me? Who is it, this person I just can't not think about, family or not family? And then write down, what is the quality of their being that strikes me so strongly and that pulls me along, pulls my soul along? feel free to bring your little card up, place it on the ofrenda, and you can come get it after service, but feel free to bring it up. Maybe join me, please, in a prayer. If you want to just get some energy in your hands. So we offer a prayer, an affirmation, a claim to the truth that all of these people who we have represented here on this ofrenda, this offering table, we know that their lives have given us an amazing blessing and inspiration, which means to enlighten us with spirit, to show us the way, and enthusiasm, to know that the divine is flowing within us. Enthusiasm, the God flow within us. And in gratitude for all our ancestors who have shown us the way, something about what they did that inspires something about who we are. And when we see their gifts, we say, thank you for your gifts. And we can also say, I am that as well. I am that as well. So thank you, ancestors. Thank you for all you've brought to us. And then we say to each other in turn, we are the ancestors for the next generation. We are that as well. A blessing upon all of us. May we have the insight, the deep courage, and may we catch the enthusiasm so that we all go forward to live in this stream of divine flow that's carrying us along to the place where we belong. We belong there. We're being called to it. It is the nature of our being. We belong in that thread, in that flow, in that goodness. And when we arrive, and as we arrive, it's a journey. We keep going. We are grateful. Thank you, everybody, for your sharing, for blessing us with your ancestors. And may it go forward to support all of us in just amazing and beautiful ways. And so it is. So it is. Just to end, you might want to repeat with me. And by the way, when we're done, I'll turn the music back on. If you want to sit with the candles, feel free. And as we leave, we can leave in silence. There'll be food in the other room if you just want to go over there to chat. But we'll leave the candles on for a while and the music. So you might want to repeat with me the verse that's on the bulletin. We'll say, our souls are pulled to the place they belong. Listen one more time. Our souls are pulled to the place they belong. And thank you, ancestors, for being part of that pulling energy to show us the way. To show us the way. We'll end with the prayer for protection. We'll do it in 3 ways. Me, us, and all of us. Okay? So we'll start with me. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. And the presence of God watches over me. Now us. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Now all of it. The light of God surrounds all of it. The love of God surrounds all of it. The presence of God reveals all of it. The presence of God is here for all of it. Oh my gosh. And so it is. Amen. Go in peace.